What up? You're now tuned in to All Facts, No Opinion Sport Podcast. I'm your host. Y'all already know we don't let nothing marinate. We get straight to the sauce, everything saucy. Welcome to my crib, y'all. See my little house? I mean, I do what I do, even though when I come on this house arrest situation, please by my crib real fast before I go shopping, check everything out, make sure it's cool. But at the end of the day, let's talk about it. Virgil Ortiz scores a second round knockout. It was a stoppage. Great victory, a great win for Virgil Ortiz. Like I always said, a lot of people are going to mention, well, Lubin was damaged goods. Listen, before all that damaged goods shit was being talked about, ain't none of y'all was talking about it besides us, But it wasn't no overhype, Lubin deserved it, this situation, even though if he would have went the boxing way. I watch a lot of people saying, well, he got hit with an elbow. Bro, it's called the game. If you ain't get caught, it ain't cheating. He scored that victory. Now, what makes this fight with him and Boots more interesting because they both coming off a first and a second round knockout. You feel me? Jerron Boots Ennis, the IBO champion at 160, Boots demolished him in the first round. Erison Lubin, even though he'd been knocked out throughout his career in the last 8 years, he'd been fighting an uphill battle, but no, he got in the ring. He signed the contract and got exposed. Listen, once you get signed to a big promotional company, you become an elite fighter. I mean, no more club fights, etc. Even when you club fights, you still elite. But at the end of the day, put some respect on Virgil name. Because I be one of them guys that be, that, but it ain't no exposing, it's just me telling the truth. But at the end of the day, shout out to Virgil Ortiz Jr. for making this victory happen so we can get the fight that everybody want to see. We've been wanting to see these two fights since 2021 at 147. Yes, and I'm going to always say, Jerron Boots Ennis chased Virgil out of the 147 division. He chased him. That boy haul ass out of that division. Is that a problem? Not really. Not really. At the end of the day, Boots just made it happen. Boots did what it did. He pulled the victory off, got the win, etc. At the end of the day, Virgil Ortiz came into this fight, got the victory. Shout out to Texas for showing up, showing out. A lot of people want to complain about the building wasn't being sold out. Yes, it was. To me, it was. As long as you can fit over 5,000 people, you can sell over 5,000 tickets, man. That's good numbers. You feel me? For a person that's not truly hosting events in their state, in their city, it means a lot. But doing 10 at the gate is definitely great. And the building, the capacity was up to 10,000, and it looked like 10,000 people was there to me. Even if it was 8,000, it's still a great show up and show out for Virgil Ortiz and Golden Boy. Oscar went the fight. You can tell Oscar went the fight. I'm watching people saying Boots don't listen, bro. Virgil, you never been a world champion ever in your life. Jerron Boots Ennis is the IBF, WBA, Unified, Ring Magazine lineal champion at 147. You never did nothing. Then come up to 154. And now he's the WBA intern champion. Just like you the WBC intern champion. So at the end of the day, the eliminators, the top mandatory eliminator for both sanctions and the both intern titles is on the line. What is you talking about? And you can make this fight more spicy because don't Turkey own the ring? Don't Turkey don't clarify and solidify Charlo as the Ring Magazine champion at 154, which he is. So Boots Ennis and Virgil Ortiz can fight for the Ring Magazine lineal. You know that, right? Because they don't recognize Charlo as the lineal champion there. I'm just saying though, you feel me? We can cook on that title, but at the end of the day, great fight from Virgil Ortiz. You heard Charlo, he was already damaged goods. Lubin was already damaged goods. He was no good. You heard what Charlo said, but no, give the man his flowers. Shout out to Virgil for putting on a great performance. You hear me? Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit that subscribe button. Follow Louie13, put LOUIEONE3. Go to my other page, hit that subscribe button for some new music. Go to Santos Boxing. Go over there to my guy Santos Boxing. Hit that subscribe button right here before you leave that motherfucking door. Hit that sub button. I'm out of here.